Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. volatility. What a boring freaking weekend, man. Another boring weekend. Let's get it, though. Actually, we'll jump on in here. As we get closer to the weekly close today, which we are supposed to be getting in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. In an hour. Supposed to be getting that weekly close in an hour. We're actually getting a little bit of price action. Now, until proven otherwise, I guess we're still just stuck at 19K. I mean, nothing's really new here. But, hey, at least we're getting pumps. At least we're getting dumps. We're getting Bart Simpson up, Bart Simpson down. And here we are, back here at 19.3. Where I guess it's better than 19K, where we were literally sitting the whole weekend. We were sitting at 19K whole weekend, man. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Whole weekend we sat at 19K. Let's jump on in, man. Let's jump on in.
Nope.
Let's not waste any time. As the whole weekend, once again, guys, I mean, it's like clockwork. What did we say on Friday? Don't expect, okay? Don't expect any price action over the weekend. This is exactly what we said on Friday. I was like, okay, I don't expect anything to happen till Monday. What did Bitcoin do the whole weekend? It's like Bob when he works out, man. Man, let me try to bench press. No. Mom, help! Mom, help! It's stuck. Oh, Mom, help! Mom, I'm getting crushed by the bench. No, seriously, this time I'm being serious. The whole weekend, we're just a little heartbeat. And I guess hopefully we can get a little bit excited about, or at least a little bit of price action. You're like, holy shit, man. Like, Bitcoin went from 19.1 to 19.4, and it's like Christmas. Holy Lord, it's like Christmas, man. We got a little bit of price action today. Holy moly. What's going on, Fahid? Keith, what's going on, buddy? 70K subs incoming. Yeah, I think we're like 20 subs away from 70K. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you smack that subscribe button so we can try to hit 70K. If not, well, it's okay, guys. I mean, it is what it is. It's a bear market. I understand that, hitting the subscribe button is bearish. But I don't care about that. I don't care about that, man. We got stuff to talk about today. What do we got to talk about? What's going on, John? Drunk Bear, what's going on, man? Oh, that happened to me before. That happened to me before, totally. Where I was trying to bench and, you know when you go to the gym and you try to lift too much because you're just trying to be cool, right? You're not actually trying to do the lift the right way. And you go to the gym and you try to lift and you're just like, dude, and then it gets stuck there. And then, sometimes you get a spotter, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have to awkwardly be like, bro, can you help me out, bro? Can you help me out, bro? And that's probably one of the more obnoxious things when you have to ask for some random person to help you lift the bench up. That's pretty embarrassing. That's happened to me before. So, not to hate on Bob, it's happened to me. Okay? Jordan, that's not the only thing that's going to dump on you. Just wait. Just wait till this week. You're going to get dumped on so hard, all right? Just had to put that out there. Now, guys, enjoy the stream. Jordan's got great TA to do for you guys today. It's going to be super thoughtful and super informational. So make sure you pay attention to Jordan. He's got the best TA on YouTube, okay? To get dumped on. See you guys. All right. Thank you, Java. Thank you. Anyways, let's jump onto the charts, man. Let's jump onto the charts. So what do we got going on? Well, I mean, there really isn't much going on. I think at least we can say here is we got the weekly close coming up in 55 minutes, okay? Is it a monumental weekly close? Like, holy shit, we got this going down on the weekly close. Like, look at the weekly close. Not really. I would say not really, at least for right now. Like, unless we go up and we close above like 19.7, 19.8, it's just kind of a nothing burger candle, really on the weekly time frame, right? But I think the story going into this week is, and this is something we've been talking about consistently, is not only Bitcoin is getting tight, and it's going to keep getting tight. Like I said, this thing could keep getting tighter for another 2 weeks. Like, holy shit, this thing can just get tight and tight and tight and tight. Kind of the opposite. Usually most things get loose. But Bitcoin seems like it wants to get a little tight here. Okay? And we sort of said, by the end of October, something's got to give. Either support's got to break to the downside or resistance has got to break to the upside. But one of them's got to give as Bitcoin stays like a crab in this range for possibly another 2 weeks. Something's got to give. And, you know, we'll be here for it and we'll be talking about it. But I think this week could be something that, you know, at least could give us a little bit of indication. Why could we get some indication on, you know, which direction Bitcoin could go? Well, one of the things we've been talking about, like literally consistently, is the little old S&P 500, which finds itself at its most important level that it's, I'm not going to say ever been at, but based off history, this is the level that you want to hold if you're on the S&P 500. All right, this is literally the level you want to hold, which is the 200-week moving average. And not only is the S&P at the 200-week moving average, which, you know, based off previous times has been a big bounce area. If we do want to hold it, like, listen, do I know if it's going to hold it? No. But this has been a area where the S&P has wanted held in the past. Okay, not only that, but if we take the March lows, okay, no retightening. We're not retightening shit. Don't be telling Bitcoin it can retighten, John. All right, let Bitcoin do its thing. No, but from the lows to the highs. All right, we also have that 0.5 Fibonacci coming in right here. And if you notice what Bitcoin, what the S&P kind of does, working its way down, is it comes to the 236, gets a bounce, right? Comes to the 382, gets a bounce, and now it's back at that 0.5. So, kind of what we saying is, if this is a spot for the S&P to get a bounce, this is freaking it. Okay, and if the S&P is going to get a bounce, Bitcoin is too. Could we go sideways for another 2 weeks? Abso-freaking-lutely before this plays out. I don't want to go sideways anymore, but it could happen, right? And we sort of have to mentally prepare for the absolute crab action that could continue here, all right? And, you know, as always, there is still that lower lows and that higher low structure coming in on the weekly chart, right? Lower lows, higher lows on the S&P, right? So you're at support, you're at the 0.5 Fibonacci, you're at the 200-week moving average. This should be a big support for the S&P for at least a little bit of a rally to the upside, which leads me to believe that Bitcoin, once again, I know it's taken a long freaking time at this point. Like, holy shit, Bitcoin, come on, bro. But we got to have patience in this range, man, all right? And I still got to give this, you know, I'm still a little bit neutral, but what I will say is I still got to give this a little bit of a benefit of the doubt to come to the upside. Just because you're still at support, all right? Bitcoin still got the weekly bullish div, okay? It's still got the lower lows, the higher lows, right at support. I still got to give this the momentum to come to the upside, but it could take a little bit for it to play out. Just like we've been in this range for like 2 months. All right, I shouldn't say 2 months, a month and a half, right? Like, holy moly, man. But something's got to give. All right, and we can look at a bunch of other things, which we will look at. But, you know, in the meantime, okay, while we're all sitting here, we got a good message from our guy Becker the Pecker this weekend, man. What's going on, guys? It's Alex Becker, the guy with the giant pecker that you know on YouTube. All right. Now, I'm supposed to be on a detox right now. Why? Because rich people and wealthy people, and well, that's the same thing, because that's me. What we do is we detox, okay? Now, right now, I'm only coming on right now because I see idiots on Twitter getting bearish at support right now. That's literally what I see. I've been DCAing this range. We are ready for a move back to the upside, but all these idiots on Twitter say we're going lower at support, all right? I'm buying. And in the meantime, guess what? Guess what? On my detox, I'm supposed to be doing no fat. Guess what? I'm doing no fat because I'm banging your mom out, but I'm not fapping. So guess what? I'll be back next week to tell you where we're going, and you better be ready. Now I continue my detox. Becker the Pecker out, bitch. See ya. Thank you, Becker the Pecker. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's see what you guys are saying in here. Come for that wick? You could come for that wick. Now, like we've been saying, guys, on the short-term time frames, right? We're sort of in a little conundrum here, right? Because look at the little conundrum that Bitcoin's in, right? If you want to zoom in, let's freaking do it, right? Let's have a field day and zoom in a little bit, all right? but let's zoom in, all right? To the upside, you still got 2 vector candles up here to take, all right? Upwards of 19,800 from the last pump. To the downside, you still got this vector candle down here to come back and take all the way to 18,400. You can see where we're sitting all weekend. Chop, 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 chop suey. This is what you call chop suey in this bitch. All right? All weekend, we're just going sideways, chopping in the middle of these, not taking them. And we're still just chopping in the middle of this. So the question remains, in this little chop suey that we have here, in the tightening range that we have here, something's got to give here, right? Because the thinking is, if this comes up and takes these 19.7, 19.8 levels, that's going to be Bitcoin breaking this downtrend of resistance, right? So that would be a break to the upside. Where at the same point, Bitcoin comes back down 18.2, right? That would just be Bitcoin coming back down to support again. So the question remains going into next week is which direction is Bitcoin going to come up or come down first? Which one is it going to want to do? Something tells me that both of them are going to happen, right? Whether Bitcoin drops and then comes back up, or Bitcoin pumps and then comes back down. One of these is going to happen. And the question is, which one will play out first? And everyone's got to guess in a range where we're just going sideways. But it is what it is. What you guys saying here? He's trying not to laugh? I'm not trying not to laugh, man. It's a beautiful Sunday. I think I say every day is beautiful. It's a beautiful Sunday, my guys. The Pats came down and absolutely shellaxed. Absolutely came in and shellaxed these idiot Browns, man. It sucks to be a Cleveland fan, doesn't it? You were so hyped in this year. Cleveland fans, all right? Cleveland fans were literally, right? We're literally coming in and this season they're like, yes, our team's so good. And then they lose 4 straight. You gotta love the Cleveland fans, man. It sucks to be a Cleveland fan. Well, the Pats come in, kick ass 2 weeks in a row with a third string quarterback. Pa! Come at it, man. Let's freaking go. Don't worry, be zappy. Yeah, don't look at us, man. We just win like 29-0 and 38-15 2 weeks in a row with a third string quarterback. It's okay though. It's okay. Wipe them all out. You guys say wipe them all out. Don't worry, be zappy. No, but to be honest, guys, it depends on which way the market maker wants to go first. Which way? But to me, they're going to come both ways. So to me, in the short term, I just say don't be trapped in going in one direction, right? Play the directions. Bitcoin comes up to this range, we play short. Bitcoin comes down to this range, we play long. Right here, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do right here, man. And this is why I'm not too worried about short-term time frames right now until Bitcoin gets to resistance or Bitcoin gets to support. To me right here, there is nothing to do. Zero, zilch, nada, zilch, cuckoo, suku, wuku. We can do everything in between. There's nothing to do with Bitcoin right freaking here. And if you're getting it right here on some type of trade, I think you're chasing a move, in my opinion. But hey, you guys will do what you want to do. It is what it is. Right here, there is nothing to do. And I think either way, if it comes up, it's coming back down. If it comes down, it's coming back up. And it's just going to continue in this range until we decide to break out, which I don't think is going to happen until we actually test both sides again. All right, so that could be more boring, choppy sideways. This is exactly what we don't want to see. All right, at the end of the day, that's what we don't want to see, but I think that's actually more likely right now, which is kind of annoying, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Kukusuku, man. Kukusuku. You know what it is. And I did get pizza for the game today, guys. It's a nice cheese pizza. Nothing special. You know, I got some DiGiorno. You guys might be saying, Jordan, you got DiGiorno pizza? Yes. And if you're hating on DiGiorno pizza, I'm going to tell you guys right now. For frozen pizza, DiGiorno pizza is actually pretty fire. And I would actually argue that DiGiorno pizza is actually better than 75% of actual places that make pizza and sell it. I would actually, it's better than those places, which is pretty sad to think about. You know, when someone's whole business runs around pizza, and a literally a frozen pizza is better than DiGiorno, man. I'm dead ass. So cheap, just cheese. It is. It is. Like, even Bob was enjoying it, man. Wow, Jordan, I don't usually like pizza, but this is great, man. Where'd you get this shit? Oh, it's frozen? Oh, perfect. What's it called? DiGiorno? All right, I'm getting this next time. I don't like to cook, and I don't like to go walk to places. I'm kind of lazy, and I don't drive. I don't have a car, DiGiorno's perfect. I'll just tell Mom to get that for me now. That's freaking great pizza, man. Thank you so much. Oh, shit. You're entitled to your weird opinion? It is facts. That is not opinion. It is facts. You know what I mean? Who the F doesn't like pizza? Infinity, you're not shadow banned. I see you, buddy. You're not shadow banned. You live in New York and this frozen pizza? I'm going to be honest. The pizza that I've down here, I've heard the hype in New York pizza. To be honest, the pizza I've had down here is not that great. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be dead ass. People hype up the New York pizza. It is really not that great down here. I'm just being dead ass. I'm just telling you my experience. All right. I'm gonna be honest. It's not that. It's basically the same as it is in Massachusetts. You know, to me. I mean, which is, you know, just pizza. You know, I'm not eating it. I'm not going, New York pizza. I can see why it's so here. I'm not sitting here like my Italian ass isn't sitting here going, look at this pizza. It is so saucy and good. No, it's the same shit. You know, it's really not. Chicago pizza is where it's at. I agree. I've never been to Chicago, but I like Uno's.
What about the honey pizza?
Oh, that honey pizza. That honey pizza was dope. Yeah, the honey pizza was dope. That was really good. I just had Uno's, man. Let's see. St. Louis pizza is the best? Nice. All right. Let's go look at some other stuff, guys. I mean, to me, you guys know my take. Like, short terms, whatever. Right now, I think you're just playing the range. Short resistance. Listen, you got all these gurus hopping on every day. Listen, short resistance, long support. That's what's been working the last month. Let's not make it difficult. Like I said, I can come on here, look at 10,000 indicators. Like, oh my God, look at this indicator. We're gonna go up. If you just look at what's working the last month, let's not make it super difficult. Let's just short 20,300 and let's just long 18,400 until it doesn't work. Okay? And we just said it the other day. When Bitcoin had this drop down here, everyone's like, Jordan, you can't do that. I'm embarrassed. And then we bounced up again. This is what's working right now. Let's just keep playing it. Let's not make up this wiggly woo indicators. All right, and just do what's been working so far. And at some point it will work. At some point we'll break to the upside or downside, and then we can start looking at other stuff. But for now, let's take what the chart's given us, which is just chop, 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 chop to support resistance over again. All right, let's not make it difficult. It is what it is, you know. You'll check out stuff. You know, you'll watch some guys that are like, what's going on, guys? It's Carl, and welcome to the moon. Guys, today, the MACD on the 1 hour has flipped back up to the upside. The stock RSI on the 3 hour has flipped down to the downside. And we also have awesome, this random support line that's coming down like this that should act as support. That shit does not matter right now, okay? Oh, we forgot to say. Carl, get back on here. You can't get off. Get it back on here, Carl. Oh, and also, guys, don't forget to use my Bybit link, which you cannot find right down below. You have to go to my channel, click on one of my videos, go to my description, and you'll find my Bybit link. Use my link, and you guys get the best bonus in crypto. Guys, my Bybit link is the best link, all right? So use my Bybit link, Carl the Moon, and you guys will get $4,200 free just for using my Bybit link, all right? So make sure you guys use my Bybit link. Use my Bybit link. Jordy, get this freaking guy off your stream, man. Get this guy off your stream. I can't take it, man. I can't take it. First of all, I don't trade. Second of all, the video was 2 minutes long. Third of all, stop talking about freaking Bybit, you freaking imbecile. God, this guy sucks, man. We freaking know you like freaking Bybit. Every stream, oh, Bybit. Your stream's 2 minutes long, bro. Half of it's talking about Bybit. God, man. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Sometimes I'm going to lose my breath, man. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going nuts. I'm sweating balls in this friggin'... I put this hoodie on because I was cold. I'm putting this on, now I'm sweating balls over here. Holy moly, man. And look, literally, I'm sweating balls. Oh, Lord. All right. All right, let's jump back in. Let's back in here. So what else do we got? What's DXY doing tonight? So obviously, it's still early in the day. We actually have the S&P futures coming up slightly today. Once again, we're at the 200-week moving average. This is do or die time. The S&P breaks down this week. Guess what, guys? We're breaking that 200-week moving average, and Bitcoin's coming down with it, with the ship. All right? We don't want to see that. At the same point, DXY last week started to come up on Friday. We want to see this come back down, man. Obviously, if the DXY is going to continue up, Bitcoin's going to continue, I guess, at least sideways, right? And the S&P is going to at least continue down or sideways. So we want this to continue down. Obviously, betting against the DXY right now is a fool's errand, but at some point we want this to continue down. The one thing I will say, all right, and this is something kind of off topic on Bitcoin, because right now I don't think looking at the Bitcoin charts is the most important thing to look at. Just my opinion. Take it for what it is. But if we actually look at the VIX, which actually measures the volatility of the S&P, which we've been looking at for the last couple of weeks, right? We've been looking at this. We know that this level has been resistance sort of on the VIX this whole bear market, right? And if you actually look at every time we get rejected from this general box, right? This general box coming across, I marked where Bitcoin was during that time, all right? And you can see right now we're trying to form sort of that double top formation on the top of the VIX. Every time we've come up to this and formed this double top, I marked right here for Bitcoin. And you'll notice where it usually happens, all right? Right here was obviously about 47K. We came down a little bit further, but ended up having a nice rally to the upside. Right, this one right here, right, where we came up this time right here, was obviously right here. Bitcoin rallied from 34K to 45K. This one right here was about in March. Bitcoin rallied from 37K to 48K. This one right here was May. And that rallied from 28K to 32K. And this one right here, you guys can see the point, right? This one right here, back in June, rallied from 18K to 25K. And here we go. Here we find ourselves here again, almost 4 months later, with that double top formation on the VIX at the bottom side of support. Just another way I'm looking at this. It shows me that either the VIX is going to go nuts and we're going to see that giant capitulation. Because if this breaks, you're going to see that giant capitulation to the upside or to the downside for the S&P. Or if this plays out again, that's going to be the point where, right? That's going to be the point where Bitcoin's going to have that relief rally based off what we've seen this whole bear market, man. So let's see what happens. That's another thing that's pointing to at least upside in the short term. Do I think that's like a foregone conclusion? No, but that's still what I'm looking at here, right? At the end of the day. Medium term, I mean, listen, I think Santa Claus is the only person who knows at this point. But short term, I'm still looking for a little upside, all right? Let's see. When Camirand crypto? Camirand, I saw someone said, what happened to all the girls on the stream? Oh, the girls only come during the bull market, man. Come on, you know how this works. You know how this works, man. You know how this works. I think the only one who's here, Maya still watches, and I think Jen will. I see Jen will in the chat sometimes. Besides that, they're all gone. They'll be back in the next bull market. Oh, Lord. Wrong? Now, the two ladies in here are going to start getting pissed. Wrong, I'm here. Oh, Lord. I came. What's going on, your mom? Let's see. Girls like money and therefore don't hang around during the bear market. Nice, John. John just lays it out there. Oh, nice. Where's all the ladies at? Come on. Let's see. There we go. Anyways, so you guys get my point, right? A lot of it is the same stuff we kind of been talking about, but at the same point, I still expect. I know it's taken a long time, and it could take like another freaking 2 weeks, but I'm still expecting short-term upside after maybe a little bit more sideways before medium term. Right? We still got some stuff to work out for us to even look a little even bullish on the medium term, right? But short term, I think we're okay. I think we're okay where we're at. Let's see. Let's do a poll real quick. Let me do a poll. Because people are freaking bored right now, man. I can just tell people are so bored. Let's see. What comes first for Bitcoin? I'm gonna make it a hard one this time. I'm gonna say 17K, 17K, or 25K. 17K or 25K. Which one comes first for Bitcoin? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If you guys could also smack up that like button for your boy too during this bear market, that'd be freaking awesome. And we only needed 20 more subs to get the 70K. I don't know if we'll hit it tonight. It's a bear market. It is what it is. But if we could do it, that'd be freaking awesome, man. I'd love to get there. That'd be freaking awesome, man. It'd be nice to see a new number on there, especially during the bear market. That'd be super cool. Super cool. All right, let's see. Chess synthetics for me, Papa. I got you, Psycho Pearl. Because you're a psycho. That's why. NFT said JC's multiple personality disorder is an added bonus. Thanks for keeping it real, brother. Great show. Thanks for showing up, NFT. Thanks for hanging out on even the boring days, man, because this weekend's been boring. And we sort of said on Friday, expect a boring weekend. And it was exactly that. This was probably the most boring weekend. This is probably the most boring weekend that, I mean, the last 3 weekends have been brutal. Like, this was the weekend right here. This was the weekend right here. And this was the weekend right here. You know? Jordan, I don't hit the like button when you were bullish. Alan, you can't do this to me, man. I have reasons to be. Short term, okay? And the thing about bear markets is everyone's always like, always down, always down, always down, always down. No one ever thinks that you can go up in the short term, which you can, right? And we've gone up multiple times in the short term. And everything that we look at, you know, as far as where the S&P is, as far as where Bitcoin is, the VIX, you look at anything, this makes sense for a point for it to get a bounce. But, you know, obviously we're in a bear market until proven otherwise. So let's let it play out. Let's let it play out. Let's let the charts do the talking. It could take another couple weeks before it plays out, which is very, very brutal. I don't want to see that personally, but you know, you can't always get what you want. What's the song? You can't always get what you want. And I think, you know, a short-term move to the upside and then a dump would I think is, as much as I don't want that to happen, once again, we compare to previous bear markets. What would make sense based on previous bear markets? A short-term rally into that bigger capitulation that gets you back down to where you were in the previous bear markets. As much as I don't want that to happen, that's kind of what's there, but time will tell, right? Time will tell on that. Who FOMO'd at SNX today? People were FOMO'd at everything today. Link had a nice little move up today. Let's do synthetics for Psycho Pearl real quick. While we got a nice little thing going on here. Synthetics. Before I start going nuts here. Guys, what happened to the... Hold on. I thought we had sources. Where is Ken? Ken, get up here, bro. What's going on, guys? It's Ken. I got the sources. Yeah. I didn't have the best sources. I didn't have the best sources this week. You guys know what I told him that this week. I told him that the SEC case is going to be settled this week. Obviously, he's wrong again. Let's see what he said last week. The third biggest channel in the interwebs. Guys, I have new sources that tell me the XRP case will be settled next week. next week rolls around. The third biggest channel in the interwebs. Yeah, so XRP, you know, it's still hanging around. You know, I have news sources that the case will be settled very, very soon. And you know, we'll see what happens, guys. I'm still super bullish on XRP, and I do think it's going to be settled. You know, very, very soon. Very soon, guys. Oh Lord, you gotta love it, man. I love. Let's see. Crypto sources. The crypto sources. All right, let's do SNX. Bro, this is SNX, not XRP. Oh yeah, this is SNX. Psycho Pro asked for SNX. What's SNX doing, man? Let's get the old little RSI cooking here. What are we looking at for this? Does this thing look shady? Does it look bullish? Let's see. Well, let's stick to the daily here. All right, the daily is the bread and butter. Why do we like the daily? Because it's the bread and butter. That's why. That's how we bread our butter here, you know? That's how we bread the ultimate butter. And that's what we do. All right. Swing low to swing high. We got that nice 786 retracement. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, la da doon. There you go. Swing high to swing low. Or opposite. Swing low to swing high. 786 retracement. Nice. And for all you pattern lovers out there, which I know there's a lot of you pattern lovers, you know, patterns are awesome. They're sweet. They're sweet when they do work. But we got a little bit of a wedgie coming in here right at the 786 retracement. So I actually like this chart. And obviously, altcoin charts are great and all, you know, but what we always like to say, you need Bitcoin to behave. Going into next week, tomorrow's Monday. Monday is usually a super volatile day, but I like the 786 retracement right into a falling wedge. Now we just need to see that that continuation to the upside. But SNX has a good setup on the daily here. I don't mind it. If we zoom in just a little bit, let's see what we got. Yeah, a slight little breakout to the bottom here. Nothing too bad on the 4 hour actually. I was looking for some bearish diversions, but you actually don't look too bad. You got two previous highs, you broke back above, all is good. Now you're just looking for that continuation, you know? Let's just keep that continuation. The daily, you could argue the daily hasn't broken out yet, right? So we'll see. Let's wait for the breakout, but I like the general, you know, the general market structure where we're at, you know? He said, up yours, bro. Up yours. Look at this price action on Bitcoin. This is the biggest troll, literally the biggest troll price action that you probably could have done this whole weekend. Let's just go boop, 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 boop. Get everyone excited. Woo! Whoa, big breakout to the upside. Whoa, big breakout to the downside. Whoa, big breakout to the upside. And right back where we were. Oh, Lord. That sums it up right here. That literally sums it up right here, my friends. What do we like to say on the weekend? Guys, there is literally no volume on Bitcoin. Stop getting pumped for every pump and stop getting bearish for every dump. Bitcoin's not going anywhere right now. There's no volume, all right? Now, usually I'm bearish, but guess what, folks? Bears, you guys are idiots. Bitcoin's not going down. Bulls, you guys are idiots. Bitcoin's not going up. Wake up, you idiots. It's just going sideways. There's no volume on any market. Wake up, nuts! Yeah, I think he's right now, man. I think Mike cannot be more wrong right now. I think both sides are just being dumb. And we're just going sideways, you know. Let's get pumped. Man. Woo! Man, the market makers are doing such a good job right now, man. The market makers are doing such a good job of just grinding this range, dude. Like, they are grinding people out. Right? Grinding them, right? The whole backdrop, right? The whole backdrop behind the charts. Not even looking at the charts. You're going sideways for a month and a half here. Complete and utter boring range. In the backdrop, what do you got in that backdrop? You got FUD. All right? In the backdrop. Right? World's on fire. Economy on fire. right? In the backdrop, getting people to have no hope right here. Not even for a move up, even for a move down. You're just getting people out of the market. Why am I going to keep my money in crypto when it's not doing anything? Let me move it to somewhere else that's going to make me money. Man, they're doing a hard work right now, keeping the price in this little, what's this range? Really in this range of about an 8% range for a month and a half. They are putting in the work right now to keep it in that range, man. It's crazy. Stay patient and hit those limit orders. No volumes means volatility incoming. Yes, that's what I've been saying, but you know how it is, right? When nothing's happening and you say, okay, volatility is coming, you know, people they turn into trolls and say, oh, you've been saying that forever. Well, guess what? The longer it does go sideways like this, the bigger the move is going to be. People don't like to hear that, right? Everyone likes to turn into trolls during these times. And I get it. Right? It's easy to sit here and troll because price ain't doing anything, man. Price ain't doing shit. Let's look at the Bollinger Band's width percentage, right? We like to look at this. Look at how low it is on the daily, man. It hasn't been this low for this long. You can go back all the way in time. Hasn't been this low for this long. I'm going back. I'm scrolling. Since like July of 2020, bro. You're talking over 2.5 years ago. This is some boring ass chop. 3-day. Look at that. That thing's low. 5-day. Weekly. Bruh. Every time frame is getting freaking ready to unleash carnage. It's just a matter of which way you think it's gonna go, right? I think everyone's got their guesses, and there's arguments for both sides. There is. I can see arguments for both sides. And I think most logical people can see arguments for both sides. And I'm not talking moonshot. I'm not talking death dump. But at least, you know, a move to 17K or a move to 25K, something like that, I can see arguments for both sides. And that leaves us sitting here, twiddling our thumbs, waiting, and kind of going there. Let's see what the poll says. Look at this poll. What comes first for Bitcoin? 17K or 25K? 60. This is the most bearish poll I've ever seen. Holy moly, man. This is the most bearish poll that I've ever seen on this channel. Which is fine. If people want to be bearish, that's cool. I'm not going to hate. I get it. We're in a bear market until proven otherwise. All right. Everything's shady, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I'm not going to judge. But I will say that is the most bearish poll that I have ever seen on my channel. What comes first for Bitcoin, 17K or 25K? 17K says 60%. 60%. So let's see what happens, man. 60% say 70K, which means that 60%, at least 60% don't think the bottom is in, which is cool. I understand it. That was a bad argument. Never mind. That's a bad argument. Forget about that. It doesn't have to mean necessarily that. But I will say that, man. Everyone's bearish. I've gave my cases. And you know, right now we're grinding. We're trying to get through these times where it's brutal, man. It's brutal. Bear guts. Dead cat balance to 25K. Yeah, I'm just talking short-term movement. You haven't seen my bearish poll? Know what that means? Cue the George line. You know what that means, man. Hold up. You know what that means. Where is he? Where's my guy? Here he is. I am George. We're all George. Guys, I just saw the most I was watching Jordan's stream earlier, and I have to talk about this in my stream today. I was watching Jordan's stream earlier, and he did a poll. What comes first, 17K or 25K? And over 60% of people said that Bitcoin is going to hit 17K first. You would know what that means. The herd is generally wrong, right? When Bitcoin was at 60K, 69K, everyone thought we were going to 100K. And you can make that same argument now. Now that Bitcoin went to 17K, everyone thinks we're going to 10K. It's the extremes, right? The herd is usually wrong. That means that we are going to go up, okay? Continue to DCA, continue to hodl in this range, and I think you will be greatly rewarded, okay? The herd is usually wrong, is the most common saying in this market. We going to go up, Okay, now let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. Let's see. SB said the herd is generally wrong, but the herd isn't watching this channel. That's facts. But I would still say that the majority of people are bearish, man. Just go on Twitter and look at the comment section, man. Anyone who tries to point out anything bullish just gets roasted, you know? It's so true. Now, for the bearish case, like, listen, guys, I understand the bearish case too, right? Previous bear markets, you would still expect, based off previous bear markets, right? Blue was 2014, yellow was 2018, overlaid our current price action. You would expect one more leg to the downside. The question is, does that come after a rally or does that not come at all? That's the question, right? Or does it come now? There's 3 different opportunities. Does anyone really know? Absolutely not. And that's why we're here, just to watch. Now, the second one is, you know, the bottom when it comes to halvings. It usually happens somewhere around 75, 76 weeks before the halving. Where is 75 weeks? You know, and this is another possible bearish scenario. Is 75 weeks comes at ding, 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 tofu if you're vegan, comes at right at the end of October, right? So from the 2020 halving to the 2018 bottom was 75 weeks. And then the 2016 halving to the 2015 bottom was 78 weeks. And what do we know about the end of October? All right, 75 weeks puts at the end of October. What do we know about the end of October? The end of October is also where this triangle is going to get that cross, and something's also got to give. So to be honest, I could see the bearish case scenario where Bitcoin's sort of just showing in this big descending triangle, kind of like how it was in 2018, making lower highs till right to the end of the triangle, and then it goes to the downside. I can also see that scenario, man, right? I can see both, where it's kind of just making lower highs before it gets that move to the downside. I can see that scenario too. But I would say the best thing you can do right now is just be ready for either situation, and be mentally prepared for either situation. Don't get caught off guard with your pants down or a finger up your ass, you know, if that's what you like, which is cool. But don't be doing that either. But just be mentally prepared and be prepared for most situations. Listen, I don't know. Your favorite TA analyst doesn't know. Okay? George doesn't know. Freaking Gareth Soloway doesn't know. No one 100% knows. It's based off probability. So just be prepared for both situations. And that's really all I can say. Right? I think anyone who tells you that they know what's going to happen is a liar, because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Especially in in the current world that we're at right now, right? Let's see. I'm no longer sure there was ever a pump song. Me either, bro. You know, and we play it sometimes. You know, SNX had a nice move. Chainlink, I just have a hard time. Chainlink's up 4% today, but I just have a hard time playing the pump song for a 4% move when when we're all the way down at support. You know, it's almost like the move was expected because you're off support. Right? Chainlink making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. It was almost expected to get a bounce here. I almost can't play a pump song because we're at $7. You know? Lord, bro. But here we are. Chainlink coming up. You know, horizontal support, horizontal resistance, upward sloping support. You know? I mean, it's funny is a lot of the altcoins have sort of, not really a lot of altcoins, but Chainlink has sort of the opposite pattern to BTC, where you're just getting higher lows and horizontal resistance, where Bitcoin's getting downtrend resistance, horizontal support. It's interesting. As we know, Chainlink did pretty well last bear market, but obviously this one's been a little different. What's up, Sir Dude? Bro, I'm back. I need a pump song for my wife. Sir Dude, who is your wife, Sir Dude? I mean, I'll play it. I don't know who your wife is, man. I got you, but let me know. Here you go, man. I don't know who your wife is. You know what I'm saying? Quant gonna keep going up. Let's look at Q&T. I know QNT is a popular one, and that one just keeps going nuts to the upside, which is awesome. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Look at QNT, man. We're going to that 206 target. That was our next target there for QNT. QNT just keeps killing it, man, huh? Lord. Just such a nice setup, man. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, breakout, back test, continuation. 20, was it 20? Actually, not. Yeah, 206.50 was our next target to look out for QNT. And that looks like it is pretty inevitable at this point, as this thing just is rocket shipping to the upside. Absolutely rocket shipping, man. Chainlink, I got you. Sir, dude, I got you on the Chainlink, bro. I got you right there, buddy. Appreciate that, man. No, 206.60. That's what we're looking at for QNT. It's beautiful. I love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. It's nice to see some green on something. Look at that. You got initial resistance on the 1.618 fib. Look what also happens to sit at that 2.618. Is also that 206.50 level. Look at that. I love the confluence, man. Previous resistance, 2.618 fib retracement. Awesome confluence there. I expect a little of a rejection up there. Daily's getting a little overbought, but that looks nice, man. QNT looks pretty dope. Let's see. I got to play a pump stock for QNT too. Come on, man. Let's go, boy. Lord. Oh, someone was shilling QNT? That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Bathwater, what's going on, buddy? Let's see. His wife is Becker's girlfriend? Nice. Don't be saying that about Becker, man. He'll come out of the woodwork. Surdu's got the drink? Nice. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Yeah, QNT looks nice, man. I don't think this thing is going to stop where it is. It's got... I want it to get a little bit higher here. It could be forming a little bit of 4-hour bearish div, but I don't think that's going to stop right here. I'm looking at 206.60 for QNT there. What was the other one? Render. And guys, as always, man, I always want to say, now, once again, I'm expecting a short-term rally to the upside for BTC. But, as always, we're in a bear market until proven otherwise. What do you do in bear markets? Especially when prices go to the upside? Don't be afraid to take some profits. I will say it again.
Rant alert.
Don't be afraid to take some profits. We're in a bear market until proven otherwise. Don't be afraid to take some profits. Unless you're a long-term holder. If you're a long-term holder, you don't give a shit. If you're someone who's trying to get in and out of the market, make sure. Don't get too over-exuberant. We're in a bear market until proven otherwise. Don't be afraid to take some profits, man. Especially when we get to resistance. Lordy, man. Why didn't you shill QNT? Why didn't I shill QNT? Well, I usually don't really shill. I only shill ETH. Vitalik, me and Vitalik go way back. So I have to shill ETH, man. You know what it is. All right, what do we got for render? We already looked at render, didn't we? No, we already looked. Did we already look at render? Yeah, we already looked at render. It was the 786 retracement, and it was sort of the and the falling wedge. Unless we looked at something else, and I'm just being an idiot. I could just be an idiot. I mean, sometimes I'm an idiot a lot of times. But yeah, falling wedge right up to 786. I think we looked at this earlier. That was the nice setup for the possible reversal. But obviously, you just need Bitcoin to behave. But this one looks primed to come back up. It's just a matter of patience on this one. If we go to like the longer term charts, let's look at like the weekly time frame. Let's see what we got cooking here. Anything cooking good looking? I don't know why I just did that. Just ignore me. I just pretended to be a dinosaur for some reason. Yeah, it's what I do sometimes. I sit here and I pretend to be a dinosaur. Man, Lord, bro. I Hold on. I sit here and I pretend to be a dinosaur, and you guys are like, bro, what is going on with this guy? Hold on. Let me find a dinosaur. What's this thing? No. Oh, hell yeah! Roar! 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 Look at this thing, man. I kind of like this guy. He's kind of cute. I would want this as a pet. He looks like a non creepy looking Barney, you know? He looks like a Barney. He looks like Barney before he went nuts, basically. You know? Doesn't he? He kind of does. He kind of did. He kind of does, in my opinion. Anyways, let's get off this. Don't say wow. So SNA render also. It's got slight. Depends on where it closes. Let's say what the hell. It kind of looks like Charmander, like a blue Charmander, or like an albino Charmander, kinda. Someone doesn't like the flat Earth joke, bro. There is no flat Earth. We're not talking. It's too early to talk about flat Earth, bro. It's Sunday night. We can't talk about flat Earth on Sunday night. Why? Because Sunday night or Sundays are for being with family and not going crazy. Okay, it's for being with family, obeying what you believe in. Okay, and not talking about flat Earth. That's what Sundays are for. Okay, guys. So don't be talking about flat Earth in this chat today. Okay, or I'll have to come in. I'll ban everyone. I will ban everyone who talks about flat Earth in the chat. I'm just kidding. I actually won't. I've never actually banned. I think I've only banned 2 people. Anyways, there actually is no bearish div, so that's kind of nullified. But either way, my point still stands, right? I like the chart. I like the chart. It's like I like the crypto. Falling wedge right off the 786 retracement. That's a nice opportunity for a swing back to the upside if looking for like a swing trade. But you do you. You do you, my bye. Flat Earth. What about flat chess? Flat chess. I don't think those don't exist either, because technically everything's not flat. You know, flat is literally like a piece of paper, like flat. You know, Earth isn't flat, but birds aren't real. Do your research. Birds aren't real, bro. I see like 10 birds a day, man. Birds are real. Birds are real. Do we also want to make the argument that dinosaurs never existed? Do we want to make the argument that dinosaurs never existed? You guys won't like this one. Let me know in your chat. What's your theory? We talked about the moon the other day, and a lot of us don't believe that we went to the moon. Or we went to the moon, but we found something that we shouldn't. That there's a reason why we didn't go back. All right. Let's see. Holy shit. Nice. Yeah, we need 20 more. Before the stream, it was 20 more subs to hit 70K. So I don't know where we're at. I'm just hoping we hit 70K before the end of the stream. If we don't, listen, man, it's a bear market, bro. Like, you barely get new people in here anyways. So, but hey, that'd be cool. All right. Let's see what we got cooking here. Bitcoin, just chilling like a villain. Not doing shiza, right in the middle of the range. I think we're literally right in the middle of the range. Let's see the low of the range to the high. Oh no, wait. Right, let's go to the close. So let's cheat a little bit. Look at that, right at the 0.5. You gotta love it, man. Just going up and down right in the middle. All weekend, just right in the middle. You gotta love it. Let's see, what's ETH doing? What's ETH up to right now? Is ETH doing anything? Not really, man. Look at ETH. Just being shady in this range, too. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Look at ETH, man. Play the range until it doesn't work. You want the best TA in the game, man? I got the best TA in the game for you right now. Here's the best TA. Long green box. Short red box. Profit. Let's get Vitalik in here, bitch.
Happy
Come on. Let's go, man. The best TA in the game. There you go. You don't gotta watch anyone else. That's really it. Until we break the range, that's it. That's it. That's all you need to know. Let me get rid of this. Let's 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 get rid of this. Just move the fib till it fits the narrative. There you go. We're F, there's no volume. Very true. Barik, what's going on? Hi, Droid. Any thoughts about Near? I love Near, man. Near's been the one I've been accumulating. The last week, I've been accumulating Near like a madman. Why? Because I kept missing out on Near. I kept saying, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And it kept going up. But now I finally got the opportunity to get Near down here, which was pretty freaking awesome, man. You know? But I was subscribed twice. And the best TA in the game. There you go, man. But no, I'm pumped because I finally can get some Near down here. So like the past, the past week or around the past week, it's been a nice zone to get some Near. So yeah, I'm officially not a zero Near, which is awesome, bro. And I'm pumped to get the opportunity to get some down here below $3, which I think is pretty awesome too. Obviously, can it drop lower? Yeah, I think if Bitcoin drops again, you can see Near drop to like 230 again, but am I terribly worried about that? No. I think this is a good range for a longer term, so, or a shorter term move. Like if Bitcoin does bounce and Near comes back up to like, $4, $5, somewhere in here, it's a nice quick 40-50% gain right there. Take some profits on that, watch it come back down, re-scoop it back up. Okay, perfect. Can I get buy targets for Link? I triggered everything the last few months. You might again, sir, dude, for all we know. But yeah, no, but Near's an interesting spot. It's right at the lows, right? It's like Bitcoin, but not as sidewaysy. Here it is. Is the double bottom going to play out here, or is it going to come back down to 230? That's obviously the big question that we're waiting for right now. If you take it as, all right, the daily RSI is oversold. You look at all the times it's been oversold. All right, it has had some nice bounces when it's gotten oversold like that. So once again, as long as you're at support, I'm not going to get too bearish at support, man. I'm not. I'm going to keep saying the same thing until it doesn't work. I'm not going to get too bearish at support, especially with the RSI oversold in the daily. Still expecting a short-term move to the upside. All right, it is what it is. You can hate me for it. If it doesn't play out, it is what it is. You can come here and troll me. That's why I tell you guys what I think in the public eye, right here. So if it doesn't play out, you guys can troll me. But I'm cool with it. It is what it is. No, but Link, dude, Link. Let me see Link. I mean, really, right now the play is just buying this uptrending support line, right? But if you're talking, all right, Bitcoin starts capitulating again. The big range here, and this would be like the ultimate juicy zone for Link for me, is if it dropped closer to $5, where it should have pretty big support, right? Look back to 2019. 1 resistance, 2 resistance, 3 resistance, 4 resistance. This should be a pretty big zone to hold if Link does come back down. So if Link comes back down there to $5, $4.75, somewhere in that range, give me some. Give me some juiciness. Give me some juicy Link. I will eat that shit like the plain Cheerios that I ate this morning. Why? Because I love plain Cheerios. That's why. Plain Cheerios are fantastic. Fantastic. I love plain Cheerios. And I will eat more plain Cheerios. I've been eating, my breakfast every morning, guys, has been a bowl of plain Cheerios and 4 eggs. No, not every morning. Sometimes if I go to the gym right after, then I just have Cheerios. And then I eat the proteins after. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic, man. John West, what's going on, John? John West. Anyone with the last name West, I just think that they're a badass, right? You can't have the last name West and not be a badass. John West, Jim West, Bob West, Clint West. I feel like Clint would have the last name West, but obviously his last name's Cook. Why? Because he's just not as cool as Clint West, I don't know. Have you ever met anyone with the last name West that's just not a badass? I don't know. Actually, I have. That's actually a lie. I have known someone with the last name West who is not a badass. I totally would. No cereal as a dessert? Seriously? No, man. Don't care about your breakfast or your cholesterol levels. There he is. There's Clint. Right in time for the Clint joke, which is awesome. Kanye? Oh God, Kanye West. Lord, man. I forgot about Kanye. Don't forget about Ye, like don't forget about Dre. Unfortunately. Alan said, Danger, and asking for my last name. What the hell do you want? My next social. Oh, Lord. Kanye ruined it? He did. And I also know someone that, like, from my childhood that last name was West, and he wasn't very badass, but it is what it is. Like, I wasn't very badass either, so it's not like I'm saying, Jorah was badass. No, I wasn't either. But Kanye, I mean, yeah. Kanye actually likes crypto though. He was wearing a Satoshi Nakamoto hat somewhere because he got unbanked. But is that a good thing? I don't necessarily think that's a good thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got the Bitcoin daily close though, by the way. Bitcoin closed at what is this? Why am I on the weekly chart here? So weird, man. The daily close. Look at where we're at, man. Look at how tight we're getting, dude. You guys realize how tight we are here? Can we just look at this and just realize how tight we are? Like, look at this tightness. Look at this just absolute tightness. Look at this, man. Look at this. Something's got to go down right here, man. What's going to go down, man? I can't wait. I can't wait. It almost makes it more climatic, right? Or more anticlimactic for some of you guys as we kind of just chop in here. And we wait on the move in here, man. But look at how, can we just marvel how tight we're getting? Like, look at that, man. You could argue that these are like two. Here, let's do this. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. So you could argue that this is like one butt cheek right here, right? And this is like one butt cheek right here. Look at how tight. Look at how tight that's getting, man. This bum cheek is just getting so tight. This bum cheek is getting so tight. Something's got to give in the bum cheek. So let's see what happens. And you guys might be like, Jordan, what are you drawing on there? It's two peanuts, okay? That's what it is. Something's got to give in there. I'm out of water, by the way. Damn. Looks. Let's see. Can you bring Java back, please? Yeah, when we get some price action. Even Java's not trading right now, man. Lord. You want to see what Java's doing right now? He's not doing shit. This is what Java's doing. Hold on. I'll show you exactly what Java's doing. Hold on. Okay. Java, we're going to put you on camera, man. Okay, I'm just playing some video games. Die, bitch. Die. No, stop camping. Stop camping behind the head glitch. God, this guy sucks. My teammates suck. I'm 40-3, and my other teammates blow. Guys, start killing people. You suck. Yeah, guys, I'm not trading right now. Like, there's no action. I can't even trade this market. I'm waiting. I'm already short, and I'm waiting for the big dump. In the meantime, I'm playing some Call of Duty. Die, bitch! All right. That's what Java's doing right now, man. Even Java can't short. Lord, bro. That looks so unsatisfying. Snack some more water, homie. It's all good. It's all good, man. Java has some upgrade as betting. What's my gamer tag? Dude, I haven't played Call of Duty in like 3 years, but if I know what I did, I'd beat all your guys' asses in it. It's all good though. Why? Because that's just natural skill. That doesn't go away, man. I haven't played. Listen, I haven't played in a long time. I haven't played in a long time. The new one looks okay. I honestly, all the Call of Duties that came out recently have all been trash. At least it's what everyone says. So, you know, I'm sort of hoping that they make them again good someday. You know, those are nice and juicy and round. They're nice, juicy, and round. All right, BTC. Are we gonna do something here? Are we trolling? I think we're trolling. I'm gonna go with trolling. BTC, are we trying to do something right now? Is BTC trying to do something? Oh my lord, are we getting some movement? We don't know what this is. Mere movement on the charts? Lord. Can we see anything? I'm in disbelief. Like, you know this, the reality of the market is so sad. Literally to the point, guys, where I'm in disbelief of even like a $200 move. A dump or pump. Like, I'm not expecting anything. You know? Like Lord, bro. I want to pin Jabba like John. Clint said he wants to pin Jabba. That just sounds so brutal. Clint, Jabba's so nice, man. He wants to pin Jabba. I feel so bad if someone pinned Jabba. Even, you know, like, he just wants to take Jabba by the throat. No. He just wants to pin Jabba down. Oh, Lord. 20K incoming? We'll see. I'm hoping. I hope. You know, for everyone's sake. Especially myself. Let's see. RSI did break out in the 15-minute. It's the 15-minute chart. I'm not going to take too much from the 15-minute chart, but it looks like we did get a little breakout in the RSI. Can price action follow up? Let's see. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool. Maybe not really cool. You can't breathe. Oh, Lord. It's trippy hearing the voices of other guys when you're still wearing... Oh, yeah, it's kind of trippy, huh? It is kind of trippy, huh? Lord, guys. What's the S&P looking like right now? Up, about point... Ooh! I love when I sound like horse guy. Ooh! It's up about 0.5%, which is nice. Guys, are you ready for the next Cam Fam episode? It's going to be coming out either tomorrow night or Tuesday. Okay? You guys ready for it? Are you guys ready for it? I think you guys are, man. Eyes of Lazar. What do you mean? That's a good deal, bro. $100? That's a good deal, man. Lord, man. DXY is dumping? Why is he spamming DXY is dumping? It's down 0.3%. Listen, like we talked about, this is the point we want to see the DXY dump. Is it going to? I don't know. It's the other thing we haven't really talked about today is sort of the euro against the dollar, right? If the euro is going to hold, which I will say for the Europeans, we want this to hold for you guys, okay? Because if this doesn't hold, it's probably going to get pretty freaking ugly because this is literally multi-year support like this. This is literally multi-year support coming down like this. And you're holding the line here. You're holding the line. So if we want the DXY to be topped out and for the euro to be bottomed out, subsequently, I don't know. If we want that to happen, this is the point where we want the euro to start coming back to the upside. But if this breaks, man, that's not going to be very juicy for the old euros, man. It's not going to be very juicy. All right, it's not going to be good because the DXY is going to continue up. It's not going to be good for anyone, even the U.S. You know, so yeah, I'm hoping that the euro holds here, holds the line, and can finally get some traction. But man, you're fighting an uphill battle with that one. You really are. Betting against the DXY right now is pretty much a fool's errand. At some point, it's gonna cool down, but I think right now it's hard to bet against it. It is, it really is. And like I said, I'm expecting the S&P to have a green week this week. Okay, if it doesn't, it's gonna be an ugly week, right? So I'm expecting a green week for the S&P. We talked about it for pretty much the whole stream, right? Bullish divergence on the weekly, bounced right off the 0.5 Fibonacci level last week. Perfect wick to the 0.5 fib. You bounced right back above the 200 week, right? And you're sort of just chilling right there. And at every fib level on the way down, the S&P has got a rebound. 0.236, we got a rebound back up. 0.382, we got a rebound back up. Now we're at the 0.5. So I'm expecting a rebound back up, which should mean at least Bitcoin goes at least sideways or up. You know? And that's the thinking there. Am I expecting this? No. I'm expecting something like this, what we've been doing, right? Just a downtrend of resistance, and then probably just a curl back over, you know, if I'm being honest. But at least that's what I'm expecting. If that doesn't happen for whatever reason, it's going to be an ugly week because whenever that's happened in the past, where the S&P has broken the 200 week, it's been ugly. It's been real ugly. So listen, the charts point to a bounce here. So that's what we're going to go with. That's what I'm going to go with. You guys might disagree. It is what it is. You don't have to agree with me. We're all different people, but that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I would have to agree with you. Crypto green week. I would say it's either going to be just a crab week, which we could crab for another 2 weeks, like we said, which we don't want, but it's boring. But we could go sideways for another 2 weeks. It'll be it'll be either a sideways week or a green week. One of those. Dump. I think that's unlikely right now, like this second, but we never can count that out in a bear market. But I would say sideways or up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you guys are saying. Tesla's looking juicy. Tesla's looking juicy. A lot more pain to be had. Yeah, at some point maybe. We'll play it as it comes out. I need to tell Sir why Shiba is the best. You do? You do, Bob? Hey! Why are we even talking about Bitcoin? What? The elephant in the room is Shiba's the best crypto. Do you see my poster? Guys, you like my poster? Shiba's the best, man. He's like, I don't know why everyone even talks about Bitcoin. It's a shit coin. It's only going to go up like 3 or 4x in the next bull market. Why even buy it, man? You can buy Shiba, which is going to go up 10 to 20x. All right? You guys don't know anything, man. You're going to buy Bitcoin. It's going to go to 80K and you're going to be pumped. And Shiba's going to go up 20x. And you're going to be like, oh, I should have bought altcoins. Idiots. Guys, buy Shiba. You guys are a bunch of idiots. Low IQ. Yeah. I learned that from around the blockchain. Around the blockchain. Oh, Lord. Why all the little green rat poisons? Those are Mountain Dews. Those are Mountain Dews on the rat. The rat poisons. Oh, Lord. The Contra treat code. Clint said I got a better chance of dancing with J-Lo than a green week happening. Clint, you're always a doomer, man. You know? Lord. Clint, in the beginning of October, you said, you were actually right, I'll give it to you. In the beginning of October, you said, all right, I don't think really anything's going to happen for the first 2 weeks of October. And then you said, usually the last 2 weeks of October are up. And now you're bearish again? Lord, man. Lord. People change their mind every 2 seconds. In reality, Bitcoin hasn't done anything for a month, you know? So nothing really I should change in a month, to be honest. It really hasn't done anything. Bob's the real Jordan? You know what it is. He's not, Sir Dude said, he's not totally wrong. I mean, I kind of agree with Bob a little bit too, but that's just me. That's just me. Christopher Mobley said CHZ. I got you, Chris Mobley. I got you, buddy. John West also came with the super sticker. What's going on, John? Love the last name, man. I love the last name West. I wish Jordan West? That just sounds so dope. Jordan West? Would you think I'm hotter if my last name was West? Okay, she said no. But Jordan West sounds dope. I don't know, I like that. I don't even know why I'm saying dope because I don't use the word dope. That's like when I say poppin', you know, it is what it is. CHC. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's use Bing X. Why not? Chili's. What do we got going on in Chili's, man? Anything popping here? I was gonna say start saying popping now. Anything popping? Let's see. Let's do a quick fib. Let's go lows to highs. Better than Camirand for sure. Thanks, dickhead. I love you too, man. I love you too. Odds do say BTC goes up the last 2 weeks. That's true. That's so true. Anyways, from lows, I'm going to take the candle bodies to the candle. I'm going to take... I'm not going to count that little scam wick there. But if you look at where Chili's is, right? And this kind of supports kind of where we're at in the moment, is this range here at the 618 Fibonacci level should act as some pretty big support. Not only is it the 618 Fibonacci right here, but it's also support looking left. So there's a lot of confluence coming across right here. And if Chili's, because you look down, what has Chili's got? Chili's got this big wick to the downside here. So if Chili's does come down and take that wick, that's cool. You know why? Because you're at the 618 and you also look down, your daily RSI is going to be oversold. And when it's oversold, it doesn't like to stay there too often. All right? So what I would say is if it comes down here, tries to make that W pattern off the 618 and then comes back up. This is obvious assuming that Bitcoin holds the line. All right? But I like this from a longer term perspective. I like this a lot. And then all of a sudden you look at this and you go, okay. All of a sudden then you got a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder starting to form if you can bounce off that 618 fib. Right? So obviously that's a little forward looking, but you need to bounce here first. But hey, I don't think that's too out of the norm, you know, in my personal opinion. So Chili's looking for a bounce off this. Probably one more hit on that 618, you know, back down towards 16 cents, and then the rise up, you know. We're all dope. We're all dope. Let's see. How about Jasmine? Oh, Lord. PNG, West? I'm going to call you West, man. All right, PNG. What do we got going on here? Jasmine, add another zero yet? Add another zero? That's so messed up, man. Listen, Jasmine holders have lives too, man. Jasmine holders have lives too. Don't be making fun of the Jasmine holders. They're very, very nice people, man. I think it's this. Is it Pangolin? Okay, yeah, it is. All right, this one's got a little rise. This one's got a little rise already. So this one, you had a big pump up today, right? I mean, that was a pretty massive move. You're talking about a 40% move to the upside. Whenever you get these big moves to the upside, there's a good chance that you curl back down, right? Let's go to the 4 hour, shall we? Let's see what we got. I mean, that was a nice setup here, though. Like, obviously, I didn't notice this, but if you notice this little bullish this wedge formation forming here, which I'm sure that it bounced off a Fibonacci level too. If you look at that nice wedge that came right up to the first hit, pretty much, that was a nice move. Nice move. Now, you've had the move. Now, obviously, you got to respect resistance till it's not resistance. The resistance is going to come in right here. Respect, okay? Respect the resistance until it's not there. So you're coming up to resistance. I would say if you got in this down here, don't be afraid to take some profits, man. Because obviously this is the big resistance coming up. Now, if you think it's going to go higher, okay. But don't be afraid to pay yourself if you got in a little bit lower. Because that's a 50% move. In a bear market, that's no joke. If we're looking up for a little bit higher, I'd just be looking at the 1.618 at 14.8. But the issue I have with this one is if it does pump up a little bit more, it's going to make a higher high, and it's going to most likely make a lower high on the RSI. And then you're going to have bearish divergence, right? You're going to have higher highs, lower highs, bada bing, bada boom, which will pull you back down. So pangolin, don't be afraid to take profits here, right? And then pay yourself if it goes up higher, 14.8 at the end of the day, you know. But pangolin, I'm not too familiar with. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Pangolin, you know. Let's see. Let's do Jasmine, and then let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's getting resistance again. What's new? What's new on BTC? What resistance and that for Bitcoin at the best. All right, let's do Jasmine, and we'll probably call it a stream for today, and then we'll hop on for the morning stream tomorrow, which is going to be the Monday stream, man. My favorite stream, literally my favorite stream, man. It's kind of ridiculous. Why? Because you finally hope for some price action over a long weekend. This is kind of a long. Look at this, man. This is a big falling wedge on the daily. Look at that thing, man. Woo! That thing's cooking. Woohoo! 3 hits. I like it. Now, could it keep going a little bit? It could keep going a little bit. Let me look left here. I don't think there's anything there on Jasmine. This thing just keeps going down. Daily's oversold. So I'll say the daily's oversold. Usually does mean you have a little bit move to the upside. Does it mean it can't come down again? No. What do we like to see in the bottoms? We like to see 2 hits, right? You only have 1 hit right now. So I'd be looking for that second hit. Could go a little bit lower. I'd be looking for that second hit. But then you're going to have bullish divergence. You're going to be oversold, right? So a move back up to retest the top, probably likely. Does it get higher than that? Probably depends on what Bitcoin does. But I'd look for one more move down. Probably make a slightly lower low, slightly higher low on the RSI before the move back up to retest the highs. You know, probably up towards of 0.006 or so, somewhere in that range. But it's about due for a little bit of a move up after just really just dropping 50% in the last 4 weeks. Woo, Lord. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Looks like Java's big falling wedge. It kind of does. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a stream. Happy Sunday. Don't be too bored, man. Make sure you guys stay awake. Stay awake, man. Stay awake, bro. All right? Slap yourself a little bit. Slap yourself a little bit. Do a little slap. Do a little slap, man. All right? Be ready for tomorrow morning. We'll be live at 9:45. We'll talk about what's going to happen with the markets. Right now, S&P futures are up a little bit. DXY is down a little bit to start the new day. So far, so good. Bitcoin's down a little bit. And nothing crazy, but pretty much just sideways. Anyways, let's see what happens tomorrow. All right? Big week for the S&P. Is it a big week for Bitcoin? Probably not. But if it's a big week for the S&P, that means it is a big week for Bitcoin. So we'll watch that going tomorrow. Have a fantastic night, guys. Don't do anything you want to do. Don't panic sell crypto. Most of all, don't panic sell crypto. Most of it, don't take profits in the bear market rallies if you got in some of those altcoin pumps today. Because there were a few. Don't be afraid to pay yourself, as everyone likes to say. All right? Later, guys. See ya. Peace.